healing warriors and power healers. Today we're going to work on the upper body and working on our arm strength lying down. So this is a great series for beginners. People have dysautonomia, trouble with shortness of breath, heart rate, lying down. You can do it in bed if you can't get out of bed for the day. You can always start with no weight, no resistance at all, but I will be showing the use of a Theraband. Okay, I am going to be using a red Theraband today. You can buy Therabands on Amazon. They have different resistance. Yellow is easier, so that might be a great one to start with once you're ready to start with resistance, and then you can move your way up, red, green, and so on. Black is super hard. And take the amount of time you need to rest in between. Perhaps do half of the series in the morning, half later. Give yourself as much opportunity to rest and relax. You want this to be easy. You don't want this to be difficult and challenging. Why? Because we do not want to overexert ourselves right now as we're healing from all these post-COVID and autonomic nervous system dysfunction symptoms. All right? So we want this to be easy peasy for our body so we can help our body to feel safe and also physiologically stable while exercising. And I always recommend working with a doctor or a PT, exercise physiologist, someone that can really tell you what your heart rate goals are, because heart rate goals are not the normal heart rate goals as if for people who don't have any symptoms or an illness. We want to make this easy for our heart because we're retraining our heart and our lungs. It's almost like the idea of rebuilding. All right. So let's get started and join me either on the floor or in bed. Again, we're going to focus on exhaling and exerting together. We're going to go at a slow, controlled pace because we're not going to have our breath follow our movement. We're going to have our movement follow along with our breathing because that's key, keeping ourselves breathing at a nice, controlled pace. We don't want to over-fatigue ourselves and end up in bed the rest of the day. Right? We want to feel a little more energized and build up this exercise tolerance of ours. So let's just begin. You can have your hands on your ribs if you'd like, or on your stomach. Inhaling to count of 4, expanding the rib cage. Pausing, and then exhaling for a count of 6 or 8. Inhaling again. And then exhaling for 6 or 8. It's not a forced exhale, remember, it's gentle, relax, exhale. First, what we're going to do is going to be working out the back, which is great, right? We need this for our posture, for opening our chest, for breathing. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have our shoulder width apart, and we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we go out. And as we go out across, it's going to go right to our chest. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hold, come back. Let's see if we can do up to 8. Exhaling, 2, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhaling. If it's more comfortable, you have a pillow under your legs. This exercise not so much as it's coming from your arms as it's coming from your back, even your shoulders, blades. You feel squeezing, then you feel your arms kick into back of your arms. Make sure you're looking straight up, or maybe towards the Theraband so that you're not like overarching your neck. You guys. You go slower if you need to go slower. And I'll try for one more. Exhaling. facing the ceiling. I'll start this way. Then your other hand is going to face down to the floor. Okay, I'm going to scooch in a little more with these. Okay, so it's going to look like that. So the palm that's facing the ceiling is going to go up and over. And then the hands come together. So I'm going to actually see if I can scoot down so you can see this a little more. So they're actually going to separate. It's a diagonal that you're doing. And again, we're focusing also on the shoulder blades. Another great back. There you go. Okay? So inhaling and exhaling. Now you can put on some fun music if you'd like. But remember, if it's a fast-paced music, don't go so fast-paced to that music because we're working with our breath, not the music. Or maybe some relaxing music. And it's so key to hold at the end of the range. And just that little extra squeeze in those shoulder blades. Now if this is causing any pain, just stop. And you can continue the other exercises if you like. Or if it's causing pain, what you can do is just hold up here and have the other arm continue to do extra where it's going down along the side. So either one. Okay, let's do a couple more. And then one more. And then we're just going to switch. Remember, when you're exercising too, you can take breaks, take little sips of water. It's so important to hydrate. Have your electrolytes before or after. I know that helps a lot of people, especially can help them with their headache and their energy level, as well as breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the back of your arms working as well as your shoulder blades. Now, if you find an old Theraband just lying around, be careful it's not too old, because let me tell you, these things can break if they're very old. So, it's definitely happened to me a few times. Now, even if you're doing intermediate exercises, say you have a day where you didn't sleep or you're just not feeling as well, hey, give yourself that permission to go back to the lying down exercises because you're still strengthening, right? You're still doing something for your body. Or maybe that day it just needs to be a rest. Okay, let's do two more. Nice job, you guys. It's awesome. Alright, so now we're going to do chest. So, what you're going to do is you're just going to wrap it around you. Okay. You're going to inhale and then you're going to exhale and just bring it up. Okay, remember if you want more resistance, just go down. Okay. If you don't want to use this for the chest exercise, you can also take a cane or something and just hold on to the cane going up and down. Alright? So we're going to inhale, exhale. Exhale. So as you exhale, you can imagine and really focus your awareness onto the chest muscles contracting. And also have your shoulder blades together. So right now let's just see if our shoulder blades are, they don't be squeezed completely together, but just stabilize. So your shoulder blades are stable as you exhale. So then you're exhaling. move that around. Then we're going to go to triceps. So you're going to keep your arms like this, bend it, and then bring it out and back in. Out, and exhale, back in. You can actually even feel your forearms with this. If this is too uncomfortable, you can just take one arm at a time, bend it, go up like that. So either way, always exhaling on exertion. Do two more. Then the next one we're going to be doing is a bicep curl. So just going to hold it down and like that. Okay? So you straighten your arm, tuck your elbow into your side and bring it up on the exhale. Down on the 2. 3. Pump it up. 4. Checking in with yourself. How's your breathing? How's your heart rate? How's your body feeling? You're starting to get really tired and need a break. And let's do one more. And we're always having lots of fluids too. Before and after, taking water sips if you need to. During the exercises, little water breaks. Now we're going to do the other arm. Arm straight. Bring it up. Almost like you're trying to take that fist and touch your shoulder. 3. Exhaling 4. 5. And just checking in, seeing if this pace is okay with you. Does it need to be a little slower? And 2 more. 7. 8. So the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a lat pull down. So if you have like a bookcase that you can wrap this around a bookcase leg or maybe a leg of a bed, you want something really super supportive. So what I'm going to do is just wrap the Theraband around. Okay? This. So my arms are bent about 90 degrees and then I'm just going to come down. Okay. So on the inhale, then exhale, bring it down. 2. When we exercise, it actually can help us sleep a little better. 2 more. 7. 8. Okay, so we're going to do some stretches lying down. arms up, just reaching in both directions, like your feet are trying to reach the opposite direction of your wrists and your hands. And what you can do is have your arms out here, and then you're going to come with cactus arms as you slide your arms back down. Bringing your arm over, stretching it. Nice little shoulder stretch, back of the shoulder. Bringing that shoulder away from the ear as you stretch. Continue to breathe, not holding your breath. It's amazing when we become so much more aware of our breathing, we also become aware of our habits that we have to get rid of. Like I know I tend to hold my breath a lot of times. I caught myself. Okay, you can stretch your wrist if you want. Just from holding the Theraband. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed these exercises. The nice thing about these exercises, when you feel you want to progress, besides just progressing with the therapy band from like you can start with no resistance, then you can progress if you want to using a dowel or a cane, then you can press to a really light Theraband such as a yellow Theraband and progress in the colors and the resistance of the Theraband. And then you can do these exact same exercises in sitting as well as standing. So that's also another way to progress. And remember, it's okay if you're already doing sitting exercises to go back one day and do exercises lying down. Give yourself the credit. You're still giving yourself the workout. And if you can't and you need to rest that day, give yourself the credit for that also. Sometimes our body just needs to rest. So, nice job, you guys. Thanks for working out with me. And many blessings to you. Happy, healthy, healing blessings. Bye.